it might not be too cold or snowing today, but it's bound to happen at some point this winter season. So are you ready to drive in that? And Bob Kazmierczak with AAA is here with us today to go over some things to keep in mind. And what was nice about that forecast Matt just said is at least the holiday is not going to be a snowy mess, which should be good for getting around town.
That's right, and that'll make it nice for folks getting out on the road to go see family and friends, that's for sure.
Well, we get winter weather, and it's always a little dicey. You never know where the overpasses are with a little ice on it. But the good advice always is slow down, and for a lot of us, that's hard to do. I was coming into work today, driving up 75 in Perrysburg. There was a fender bender. 2 lanes were closed. Some poor guy had wiped out and got hit in the front and the back, and like, that happens when it's wet. It happens when it's snowy. We just need to be patient out there on the roads. Would you agree?
Oh, you're right, Dan. And really, you know, I'm glad you mentioned that because slow down, move over is very important to AAA. As we, you know, folks don't realize, but we actually lose 2 tow drivers in the industry every week. Every 2 weeks, I'm sorry. So, and that's just a, you know, that's a staggering statistic, and we'd like people to pay attention and slow down and move over for anything on the roadside.
And stay off the phone.
Yes, absolutely.
Please,
Stay off the phone. No texting and driving. Yes.
I think we all would agree if you're driving and you have a near miss or you pass somebody on the expressway and like someone's driving with their hand on the wheel and looking down at their phone, it drives me crazy, and it's scary too.
It is. You know, all it takes is 5 seconds and you know, you're not where you think you were. Right. So we've proven that in some testing that we've done. So certainly stay off the phone while you're in the car. It can wait.
All right, Bob, what are some winter driving tips, some things to keep in mind, preparation for all kinds of things that may throw at you?
So Dan, a couple things. First, make sure that you're ready, right? When you get in that car, make sure you have that extra coat or maybe those extra boots or shoes, you know, those different kinds of things, because you never know what you're going to end up when you're on the side of the road.
Sure.
And then secondly, you know, make sure the car is ready. Have the fluids checked. You know, make sure you have good wiper blades, lights are working, tires are in good condition, right? So they're suggesting instead of using the old penny, you know, to check the tread depth, now you use a quarter, because a quarter is 4/32, not 2. So that has changed over the years because we want to make sure that folks, you know, have the traction they need on the roadside.
You know, when I get the oil changed, usually they'll check a number of things, air pressure in the tires, and also check your tire condition and also your wipers. It's always good to get places like that because I'm not very smart when it comes to cars, so it's nice to have somebody who is and can make those kind of recommendations to us.
Absolutely. Rely on your automotive technician. Obviously, you know, AAA will do free inspections for you, so make sure you take advantage of that if you can. But, or if you're at your technician, make sure that you ask if your car is ready for the winter time.
So, membership with AAA, it's expensive when you get your car towed. What are the benefits of being a member at AAA?
Sure, the benefits of the membership are number one, the towing, right? So it's 2 to 4 tows a year depending on the membership that you have, you know, and the mileage, right? So there's different, there's Plus and Premier as well. Plus allows for 100 miles. The Classic membership, which a lot of folks have, allows for 5 miles. So if it's city driving you do, that's the perfect membership to have. The other thing that it allows for is, you know, unlocking your car. If you run out of gas, if you have a flat tire, you know, anything that we can do to help you on the roadside, we're going to be there to do.
Well, whether it's winter time or even the summertime, always expect the unexpected. And if little things come up, it's always nice to have that option as a third thing. Bob, thanks for coming in today. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.